Johnson. Welcome to Hometime's Weekend Home Project CD-ROM. In this program, you'll find everything you need to plan, shop, and finish a variety of home improvement projects. Here are the topics we're covering in the program. Just click one of these to get started. The first step in setting a toilet is to prepare the closet flange. Slit the bolts into the slots with washers and nuts, and then anchor them down. Then tap out the flange's protective plug. This unseals the drain line.
The toilet is made of vitreous china, and this model comes in two parts, the bowl and the tank. And underneath the bowl is the discharge opening. And we're going to need to seal that up, so we'll be using some wax rings. Now this wax ring has a gasket on it, and that's going to slip over the opening and make the connection to the drain. Once the bowl's in place, you just hand tighten the nuts over the bolts and then give it a little quarter turn with a crescent wrench.
Now we want to rock the toilet a little bit to help seat the ring into the flange. And once that's firm, you want to check it for level.
Now tighten the bolts again, not too much or you could crack the china. Next, we put the tank on, lining up the drain with the hole in the bowl. There are also holes for the bolts that anchor the tank to the bowl. We secure these with nuts, tightening with the pliers from below and the screwdriver above. Now you can go ahead and attach your supply line to the toilet. Many people are confused by the wiring in their homes. It's hidden inside the walls, and it's a puzzling tangle of cables and boxes. But a ground fault circuit interrupt receptacle, a GFCI, monitors the current being used by anything plugged into it. Normally, there should be the same amount of current going out to the appliance on the black hot wire and coming back on the white neutral wire. If some of the current gets accidentally diverted, like through a person's body, the GFCI senses this and shuts down almost instantly, protecting the person from dangerous shocks. You can wire several outlets in a room to one GFCI. On the back it will have connections labeled line, these are for the incoming power, and connections labeled load. These are where you connect wires that lead to other outlets. When a GFCI is wired, it might look like this. Current flows into the junction box on one black hot wire and flows directly out to other outlets in the room that don't need GFCI protection. Current also flows to the GFCI and then flows from the GFCI to other outlets that do need ground fault protection. There are many special techniques that you need to hang sheets of drywall properly, but here are a few of the basic principles. First, start with the ceiling and then work on the walls, and always run the sheets perpendicular to the framing. Stagger the joints between the sheets from row to row. This makes for a stronger job. However big or small your home improvement projects, here are some basic hand tools that every do-it-yourselfer should have. A tape measure is essential. You want one that's at least 16 feet with a lock that holds the tape in place. For leveling and establishing plumb, you need a carpenter's level, one that's at least 2 feet. It can even be helpful for hanging wallpaper straight. A good 16-ounce claw hammer is needed for hammering, prying nails, and other dismantling work. Every workshop needs a full set of slotted and Phillips head screwdrivers. Pliers are useful for gripping and turning. The common slip joint pliers is a good all-round tool. For fastening or removing bolts, an adjustable wrench and a set of open-end wrenches will usually do the job. But for even more power on anchor bolts and lag screws, a socket wrench set is needed. For scoring and cutting thin materials, a utility knife is a handy and inexpensive tool. But every do-it-yourselfer should have a good hand saw for cutting wood. A crosscut saw is a good all-purpose saw. We made this program easy to use. This help section shows you how. If you want to quit help, just click the mouse anywhere and you'll go back to where you came from. So this is the main menu. It's pretty straightforward. Just click a general topic here and you'll jump right to to that topic screen. In each topic screen, like this one, you'll find a submenu window over there. Just click on a subject from the submenu and you can choose a new subject from the list anytime. To control a video, just use the control bar like you would your VCR. Use this button to adjust the volume. Use this button to pause and restart the video. Use the buttons on the right to advance or rewind still frames. Use the shuttle button to fast forward or rewind the video. Click any of these buttons to find out even more about a topic, like the tools you need to complete a job. You can even take notes. When using a notepad, it covers up some of the control buttons, so we put those controls over there during note-taking. Those buttons control the notebook functions. And those three buttons over there are for navigation. They allow you to jump to a related topic, go back to the main menu, or quit the program. Finally, up there, you'll find the utilities window. It will bring up a calculator, a list of materials, even a list of vendors and manufacturers. Together, these tools let you print a list of what you need to complete a project. That means one trip to the store. Boy, that'll save you time. Well, that's it. Enjoy the program.